All right, so if you have a Ford Focus with this body style and you have a filler cap that's busted off, and these little tabs are what actually retain the flap inside, when you put your gas, the gas nozzle in here pushes up against those tabs and it releases the flap so you can actually fill up the gas tank. And it goes from here down, curves back right into that hose right there, and you'll have to pull that hose right there, that little clamp and everything off, and pull all this off, and then this will pull out of the assembly right here. So let's get in here and get all this swapped out. First, let me show you the new part that's going in. It's this piece here. So this sits in here like so. Part number for it is B as in boy, V as in Victor, 6 Zulu 9034 Frank. I'm gonna pull all this off of here, and then we move forward. Start getting this out of here. And this part just sits up in there. See, this is the new part that's locking. And then how I got this apart was literally just use the clip puller tool here and pull all these metal tabs. Bink, 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 bink. Yeah, and then just pulled the liner down and out of my way, and it's just hanging here. So I don't need to pull it completely off, but that's good enough. This looks like a T40, I want to say. Let's get into it. And then I get these boogery things out. You see, I got that one, just some cheap hose pliers from Harbor Freight. See, I got one side kind of lopped off. The other side has got a big old spot weld piece in it. I use these not only for clamps, to getting pre-tension clamps off, but also I stick them up in here, and I'll get the slag part, the part that's got the big chunk and it's soft and rounded, on the part of the quick connect on top, and I'll push in. When I push in and release the tabs, it's hard to hold this and do this at the same time. When I push it, see that right there? See how it's releasing that tab? Push it off of there. Like so. It's your vent line. That's why I tell you guys all the time to quit overfilling your tank. What ends up happening is it fills up this tube all the way up, and then it backfills down this line and goes where? Right into your charcoal canister. Right into the feed line. Go into your charcoal canister right there. Quit overfilling your tank. Quit listening to these people that say it's not going to do anything. All right? Stop doing it. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can put that extension, that hose extension piece that comes with it, on there, change the whole entire thing, or you can get a long thin screwdriver like this. I don't know, it's about 15-16 inches long, and you can go here to this clamp, or you could just go right underneath right here and unscrew the clamp that's at the tank. Sometimes it could be a little bare to get it off of there, but now that we've got everything disconnected here, this T30, this clamp, now we'll pull the hose out of there. So I pulled this little bracket assembly off, and then I just, where this sits up inside there, I just twisted this way, and as I twisted this way, I pulled down, and it literally came right out of it. So, out with the old, and now go back in with the new. So the new one actually comes with a bracket on it, so you can pull the old bracket off. You just use that same trim tool that you use to pull those metal clips off and snap it back in there. You'll be all right. Now, this here, you're gonna have to pull this off of there, and this goes up in the vent area up there in the back of the filler neck. Go ahead and get your bolts and everything put in, get everything routed that you need, tighten your clamp and stuff right there where the new hose and stuff is. Get your connections done, and then we'll look at this vent line. Feed it down through the hole right here, that little vent line. Let it stop right at the edge. And then it will run and clip right into your little T right here on your new assembly. That's your vent. Okay, it's all installed, everything's back in. Just got to tighten up that lower hose. And then we'll put the liner back up. Remember to make sure you get that quick connect. That green one, put back in there. Anyhow, this just sits up inside here nice and easy. Like so. This will go back in this. This will go here. This will go here. This goes here, this here. This here. Yuck. Yuck. This goes there. That's in, that's in, that's in there, this is in there, that's in there. So here, 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 and here. Like this. Now we'll go here like so. And do that all the way around, just like that. And this would be how you install your fuel system, the line, filler cap down to the tank. Of course, I wish I would have been able to test the system to make sure that the P1450 code that was set last time that caused the customer to fail the emissions test, which is unable to bleed up fuel tank vacuum, which I'm pretty sure that's the reason why, because P1450 is usually what sets the purge valve code in those, which 1450 can, but that's not typically the case. This clearly had a busted filler cap with the door hanging open, and you can't pull vacuum on something like that. So I told the customer to start with, since you have an aftermarket warranty, let us replace that filler neck and stuff first and get that vacuum leak fixed so we can move forward. Make sure you return the vehicle to me when the part comes in with at least 30 to 40% of fuel, optimal, maybe up to 60 to 75% and no more. The customer returned the vehicle with 30 miles to E. That won't work. I can't run an evap test in that. And the customer said, look, I'll just come pick it up. I'll put fuel in it. It needed to be fixed anyway. And I'll drive it. And let's see if the light comes back. If it doesn't come back, I'm going to do my emissions test. If it does come back, then I'll be back here so you guys can look at the purge valve. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Take care and have a great weekend.